pretty big generational difference, which affects whether people have played it or not.
To be honest, I haven't really heard of this game before TPP played it. Like, I've heard of like other match-free games like Pokemon Shuffle, but yeah, I haven't heard of this. But since TPP has like started playing this game, I've started appreciating it. Okay, so we have another normal match with switching on. And on the blue team, we have Poliwag, Deoxys Speed Form, and Latias.
On red team, we have Lairon, Bonsly, and Celebi.
So, quite a lot of psychic type legendaries here. Or tryhards, as most of TPP calls them.
Yeah, we got 3 legendaries, 1 on red, 2 on blue, and it seems like red team is at a disadvantage from the start because Poliwag is super effective against Lairon, but red team can switch in Celebi, so we'll see what mind games happen.
Poliwag has Hypnosis and Growth, so if it manages to put the opponent to sleep, it can be really powerful.
Yeah, they'll have to play mind games. Because if they Hydro Pump, it's good against Lairon and Bonsly, but if they switch in Celebi, that'd be bad, and then they could get Seed Bombed. Or they could do Ice Beam, but Ice Beam would be good against Celebi, but it'd be bad against Bonsly and Lairon. So they're gonna have to 50-50 or gamble.
Also, worthy of note is the Passion Berry on Bonsly, which reduces the power of a super effective water attack such as Hydro Pump.
Yeah, and it has Explosion and 259 attack, which is a lot for a Pokemon in PBR, so it could probably kill anything in one hit with Explosion. And you can't rely on a water move to kill it necessarily in one hit either. Yeah, Poliwag is faster, but I think that Celebi can survive both Hydro Pump and an Ice Beam. It's fairly bulky. It's got 215 special defense and 310 HP.
Yeah, and also the Nijma Berry will restore its health when it's hit by a super effective Ice Beam, for example.
I think they might want to try, Growth, maybe? It depends if they'll switch or not, because if they don't switch, then Lairon could get a good attack off, maybe. Like Stone Edge. The Mind Games.
So we have some nice music from Pokemon Prism, while Poliwag misses a Hypnosis.
Alright, they decide to use Hypnosis to cover their options, but the red team doesn't switch and decides to use Stone Edge. Blue team was probably hoping that Hypnosis would hit, but it didn't, so they switched to Hydro Pump, and that should do pretty good damage. Oh, Lairon survives because of,
It just had high special defense, I guess.
It didn't have Sturdy, so I guess it just got lucky. It had Sturdy while it didn't have Sturdy.
So
and Poliwag is down.
Edge.
I got 2 Stone Edge hits in a row, and Hypnosis missed, which is pretty unfortunate RNG for blue team.
So Deoxys uses Superpower, which is kind of not worth it really, since Lairon is at such low health, and Deoxys is dropping its own attack and defense.
Yeah, I forget if Avalanche is reduced priority or not. Because I think they want to save Psycho Boost for Bonsly. And Avalanche, yeah, it's pretty good against Celebi.
True.
Oh, Avalanche is a decreased priority move. So if they used Avalanche, then Lairon would have attacked it first, so they wanted to save the HP even if they had some stat drops. Alright,
so
they use U-turn.
On the red team, they technically use U-turn, which allows Bonsly to take the Avalanche instead of Celebi.
U-turn did increase damage because of the defense drop from Superpower, but perhaps it was their best choice to not get hit. Yeah, Avalanche isn't going to do too much to... Oh, they got a crit. Blue's having excellent RNG this match. They got... Oh, no. They missed Hypnosis, but they got the crit. Oh, here comes Explosion. Alright, they use Explosion, which brings the match to Latias versus Celebi 1 versus 1. Celebi should have an advantage here because, well, it's kind of a mixed bag. Latias has Sucker Punch, but Celebi has U-Turn, and Latias is faster, so we'll have to see what happens. Celebi also has Swords Dance, which it could use to mind game Sucker Punch, so we'll have to see what happens.
So Latias starts off with a Dragon Breath, and Celebi is trying to use U-Turn.
Alright, they use Dragon Breath instead of, yeah, Mist Ball. Might have... Okay, looks like that's not quite a 2-hit kill. At the current rate things are going, if there's no RNG, Celebi will probably win. Oh, and they use Swords Dance to mind game the Sucker Punch like I mentioned. Which means that U-Turn should kill cleanly now, and this is looking very likely to be a red team win now. Blue team uses Mist Ball, but it's not enough, and Celebi should take the kill here. Goodbye Latias, and goodbye Blue team's hopes and dreams.
So the red team gets a 225% payout. Congratulations.
Mist Ball wasn't really a good option there because Mist Ball has a 50% chance of lowering the target's special attack, but Celebi was a physical attacker. I think the best thing they could have done was go on Dragon Breath for paralysis and hope for some paralysis hacks. If they got one Parahacks or one crit, they would have outraced Celebi in a straight up damage race.
And also they could have used Charm to negate Swords Dance and cut the power of U-Turn.
Yeah, that would have worked as well.
The shapes look so surprised as they disappear. It's funny.
Oh, you know, now that you mention that, that's why people are doing the O's in chat, right? I didn't make the connection until you said that, so thanks.